Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am here for the Top 5 Wednesday video for today. Top 5 Wednesday is a little video series that was created by Lainey at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I will include a link to her channel down below as well as the Goodreads group if you guys want to join in on the fun. It's a lot of fun. So for today's topic, we are talking about our top 5 favorite audiobooks. And I have kind of just recently gotten into audiobooks quite a bit. I've listened to some before, but this year I've listened to more than I ever have. So, but I have some good ones to share. So these are in no particular order. I'm gonna go with a couple that I listened to this year that I really, really liked. So the first one is Ready Player One. I just listened to this last month. I loved it. It was wonderful. This book is a science fiction book, and it is read by Will Wheaton, and he's phenomenal. It really sounded like I was watching this in a movie. It was great. So this book is very popular if you haven't heard of it, but it basically follows a I don't want to call it dystopian because I'm not 100% sure that is how to classify this, but it's definitely in a world that it's Earth, but it's kind of crumbling and a lot of the people are in poverty, so I guess it is kind of dystopian. But a billionaire type video game creator created a virtual reality, which just about everybody on the planet plays. So he ends up dying, and in his will, he left an Easter egg inside this virtual reality and said, whoever finds this Easter egg will get my inheritance. So it's that whole thing. It's everyone in this virtual reality trying to find the Easter egg, including parts of the government. So, but it's very, very good. Will Wheaton does a phenomenal job reading this. I highly, highly, highly recommend listening to it. Another audiobook that I recently listened to that I really, really enjoyed was Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. The narrator for this one, I can't recall her name right now, but she was wonderful. She has a great, great accent. And the way that she read was very eloquent and beautiful, and she managed to nail that Scottish that goes on throughout the book, so that's pretty impressive. I decided to listen to this because the book is very, very long, and long books don't intimidate me normally, but every single book in the series is incredibly long, so I'm kind of like, oh, it's going to be such a chore. But I really want to read them because I really, really enjoyed the TV show. So I decided to go ahead and give the book a try. And just listening to it was wonderful. It did take me a very long time to get through it because it is a 33-hour book. I did speed it up a little bit, but I can't speed it up too much, otherwise I get lost. But it was very good, and I plan to continue with that series. I may try to listen to them all on audiobook. We'll have to see. But yeah, so Outlander, very good audiobook. Another audiobook that I enjoy listening to is actually a series, and it is the Alex Cross series. This is the only one in physical form that I have, so that's why I'm holding it up. But any of the Alex Cross books are really, really good in audiobook. They are actually narrated by different people. Not the same person narrates all of them. So there was one of them that I was listening to. I'm only on number 7 right now, but I was listening to one of them at the gym, and I had just started it, so I didn't know who was like reading it. And as I'm walking on the treadmill, Blair Underwood shows up in my ear, and he was the voice of Alex Cross. I was like, huh. I almost swooned off my treadmill, like for real. His voice. Yes. Okay. So that one surprised me, but that's the only one, and I'll have to try to figure out which one it was, but that's the only one that he read for Alex Cross, and I was like, no, I want him back in like all of them because his voice is just butter. Oh, it's so beautiful. But all of these are really, really good, even though there's different narrators for them. They read really well. Sometimes there's sound effects in them, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I really enjoy listening to Alex Cross books. This next one is also a book that I listened to this year while I was road tripping, and that is Mindy Kaling's Is Everybody Hanging Out Without Me? Or Everyone. I always say everybody. It's everyone. Is everyone hanging out without me? This book was really, really funny, and it's read by Mindy, which is great because her sense of humor is just so refreshing and funny, and The way that she describes, you know, herself and her life situations and things she had to get through to get to where she is right now was great. She talked a lot about The Office and her co-stars and things like that, which was great. I personally never watched The Office, but I know all the people that are in it. But yeah, so I really like this. And it was pretty short. It was only about a 4-hour book. But I really enjoyed it. She's good, people. And the fifth book that I'm going to talk about is one that was pretty good. It's been a couple years since I listened to it. I listened to it on a road trip as well. But it's called I Shall Be Near to You. And I don't remember the author off the top of my head, but I'll have a picture here. But this one is a historical fiction about a woman who gets married right before World War II. Her new husband ends up getting drafted and going, and she decides to go undercover as a man and follow him. And so she's in this wartime situation with him, like by his side, posing as a man. It was very good. I enjoyed it. The narrator was really good as well. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. Okay guys, that's it for me. So those are my top 5 audiobooks that I have listened to and really enjoyed. So if you guys have any other recommendations for audiobooks, I would love to hear them. I'm starting to get into them a lot more. They're great for me when I go to the gym, and like if I'm running errands and stuff, I like to listen to them as well. Okay, that's it for me. So if you guys want to check out Lainey, go ahead and check her out, and check out the Goodreads group if you guys are interested in joining in on the top 5 Wednesday fun. Okay, that's it for me. I'll see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.